Again, Amleto starting the match on lane 41. 217 and 195 in his first two matches. Swings it out. And Messenger was just a little short there, Tom.
You're lucky I'm here. My motorhome broke down in Vegas. I might not even been here.
Cross lane for the tip. And now up the untested, unknown
what I want to
Eddie
know,
Graham.
Eddie Graham with his first shot.
Playing inside, fourth arrow. Oh, and rips the rack. Beautiful hand release there. Great camera work by Phil Brilo. Gets the low angle shot. Looking for a quick double here to take a 10-pin lead. Be the first time Monacelli's been down today. Inside.
Well, anytime you make the show, yeah, you might be nervous, but you got to be happy about it, right?
You got that right.
Amleto
switching balls on the right lane. Through the nose for the 6-9-10.
We have 88 different balls on the wall. So
Amleto down by 3 pins here early in our semifinal match. Amleto looking for his first strike of the semifinal match. And a solid 10-pin on that shot. He speaks Portuguese, Italian, English, French. Unbelievable young man. Not the Japan Cup, I remember that one, but his first victory in the States against Mark Roth in 1988 at the Showboat. Cross lane for the 10-pin. And he misses it to the inside.
It was left off of his hand.
And that's a little bit of nerves, a rookie mistake.
Yes.
Eddie looking to get back on track. Great mixer over there.
That's a big question we get in the pro shop. How can I get a ball down the lane? And if you don't have ball speed, that's pretty tough sometimes.
Boy, did Amleto send that one wide.
He's covering too many boards at this point. That he was hooking it just like this, and all of a sudden he switched balls, really tightened up his line.
Oh, and wraps the 10-pin.
He needs to tighten up that line. It looked like he had that. That's amazing, and he missed that shot.
Great shot
by Amleto.
Amleto just freewheeling on the left lane. Another great shot. All 10 pins in the pit. All right. Amleto strikes in the 4th frame. Now it's time for Mr. Graham, who now has an 8-pin lead. This could be a strike here, and he could be up 18 pins right quick. Oh, yes, there we go. Right now, Eddie Graham's liking the condition, and guess what? 28-pin lead will strike here in the 6th.
He's putting a little bit of pressure on Amleto. Yeah, he's playing inside of 4th arrow. Looks like he's crossing like 22, 23.
Oh, nice shot. 6th frame here, down 28 pins. Double here, cuts the lead to 18. He's hard and straight. Hit it! He changed his angle and changed his line on that one. He went harder, straighter to take away that spot.
And I'm sure that he said, I need to tighten this line up. And that's what he did. He needs to strike here, then put a few strikes behind it to put some pressure on it.
Amleto's down 28 pins right now, going into the latter half of our semifinal game. Strike here in the 7th to set him up. Light hit leaves the 4-8 that time. Scores tonight are not what we were seeing all week long. We saw it was a 230 average to lead the tournament. 4-bagger here will put Amleto really on the ropes, down 38 pins. Oh, beautiful shot by Eddie.
He's putting nails in the coffin. He just hasn't hammered them in yet, but they're getting close.
Strike here in the 8th. He takes a 58-pin lead and pretty much might be game, set, match. One more strike. Oh, it mixes him up. Amleto Monacelli must take it off the sheet to have any chance at this point, Tom.
Yeah, if he doesn't strike here, this game is unfortunately over for Amleto.
Tightens the lineup again. Another soft 10-pin.
Yep. Just doesn't have the right look. He knows that he's shaking his head.
I don't know if you knew this or not yet, Tom, but I have just been added. And Amleto's just lost the lanes.
Yep. Game, set, match. Lanes are going to transition just a little bit more. And it's going to be a really, really good match, especially with Eddie going for his first title. He said 8 is his lucky number.
Bob hasn't had a look on this pair really in the last hour. Been able to throw a couple of balls. But obviously they've changed a little bit.
First time on the show. I mean, he's bowling like he's been on the show forever.
He can grab for 258. Eddie Graham from Centerville, Ohio is going to be our winner here in the semi-final match against Amleto Monacelli. Sets up an interesting final.
we'll know a little bit more after the practice session's over, but I don't think that Eddie's going to change his game plan at all. He's trying to keep the ball a little tight.
Oh, now he's carrying the mixer.
Yep.
Great shot of Bobby Learn practicing down lane.
Boom. Look at that. Now he's coming out of his shoes. Look at his demeanor. I mean, he's just in it right now.
Great camera work there by Phil Brilo. Eddie looking to finish. Beautiful game for a 250. Sets up a great final against Bobby Learn. If you'd like to, let's open the wine. We'll be right back here as we take a break momentarily from Pro Bowl West in the 2016 PBA50 Dehayes Insurance Group Championships.